Hey there, I'm Arthur with Innovative Journaling, and in this video, we're going to show you how to turn this into this with a little bit of leather in between. So, we've already cut the templates, but here, I'll just show you the templates. We mark up our templates. So this says it's the Gusset Sky-Roll Sew 1/4 inch. That's another process video. Here, Sky-Roll Sew 1/4 inch. And what part that is, this marks for the snap or the stud. And then here's the other piece. And then this is just for measuring. And I'll show you how that works too. All right, so we got everything marked up here. And our holes for the stud are marked too. We're going to do a stud on this, by the way, instead of a snap. So here's our punches. We use these a lot, small, medium, large. For the stud, we're going to use a large one here where the stud hole goes, and we can punch that right now. And then we want to slice that on both sides there. Remember, when we slice this, we don't want to slice the leather. We want to pull the leather through the blade. It keeps everything straighter. And if you look at that, you can see how aligned it is and everything. And then this is going to be where we actually put the screw in for the stud. So this is where the stud will go. And all right, so we're going to go to the Sky-Roll. So this, and this side right here, just like it says on our templates. So let's go over there. It's always good to check to see if you got the right thickness. Okay, here we go on this. There, and there. And then, now you'll see it coming out that end. And there's that. All right, let's go put these together and then sew them. Okay, so put some tape on here to keep it all sticking together while we sew it. And then on these edges too. Oopsie. Yeah, the tape gun doesn't always cooperate. Here. Like that. All right. Roll these over there. And when we sew these, we're going to gang them all up and sew them together. There. And then so when we do curves like this, we start in the middle, and then we work to one side, and then I get to this other curve, and I'll start from the end there, and then we'll just push it all together real nicely like that. And the same goes for going the other way. Just like that, and then we'll roll it. And let's go over to our lightweight sewing machine and get these sewn. So everything in our studio is pretty close proximity, and so we can go from table to sewing machine and Skyver pretty quickly. Okay. So like I said, we're going to gang these up, and I hope I have enough thread to get through this. All right. Just cutting off the tails here. Then let's go and start putting things together. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to attach the stud. Right there. There's the screw, And here's the stud, and this is a small stud because all it's going through is one piece of leather. And you can see how the neck is thinner than the ball on the head. That's why we make that slit right here, so it can actually fit in there easily, and then it stays tight when it's around the neck. All right. And then we'll just screw this on till it's really tight. Yeah, which that is. Okay, good. Oh yeah. Okay, first thing we do is we put a bead of tape on each side of the long sides of our gusset. And again, this tape is to hold everything really in place while we're sewing. And then we pull this tape back away from the edge. You can see the little line, maybe you can't, I don't know in the video, but there's a little space between the tape and the edge there. And that's what we shoot for on these when we are putting them together. And then the first thing we sew on is the front. So we'll do the same thing, and on the front, notice we put a little triangle in the corner there. That's because, I'll show you why in a second. Okay, so we'll start here, and we get that down there. And then we'll go around, and this is why we have the tape in the triangle there, because this is how the corner is going to look. Right there, and when we hammer down the corner, we want to get it as flat as possible. So we'll start hammering from the outside in. And so there's a nice, it's flat over there, so the sewing machine can go over it pretty easily. And then we'll come from the other side, and we'll start the other side. And if you're thinking, if I ever hit my finger, absolutely, but not lately, because I learned my lesson years ago. That, make sure everything is flush there. And then we'll trim around there by hand, and you want to make sure that your blade faces up and down and it doesn't bevel at all. So when you go around a turn like that, you can take three or four cuts on it just to keep that round nice, or 5 or whatever. And so this is it, and we're going to sew this right now, and then we're going to attach it to here, and it'll be done. So let's go to the big sewing machine. So one of the first things I like to do is check the bobbin, right? So I don't run out halfway through. And so I'm going to back stitch on here, 1 stitch. Hold my threads. And there we go. Lock that. I have to burn these tails off. The burning does a couple things. It welds the threads all together to keep them from getting loose, and it takes off the tail. Takes off the excess thread. We do that for the skiven roll also. That, and here, okay, good. All right, now let's go back and finish it up. So one of our templates, see, it says do not cut and measure, and that's what that's for. So we'll take this, place it on the bottom, And this is so we know, see I marked it right there with the scratch awl. This is so we know how high up to put this, where to start. So first we're going to tape this right here. And get those triangle corners in. Okay, and now we know where to start and stop the edges of the gusset. So let's put that on there. We want to kind of fold that a little bit and get it to go right into the corner, so the pouch is not wobbly once it's sewn up, so it's all nice and square. And then we'll start over here again, and then the way we center it up is we hold it like this, and then we find the center point right here, and that's where we put it down. So now the pouch is going to be, it's not going to shift to one side, it's going to be perfectly centered together. And then I'll go ahead and do this corner. That, pull it back there. Then we'll trim it up. And let's go final sew this. All right, do I have enough thread? Yeah, that's enough. So I like to start in the back here, kind of in the middle. And then on the last thread, I want to get that in the first hole there. So when you lock it in, you can see the stitches all line up there, and they're not like offset. So I'm going to burn this just one real quickly, and then I'll show you the last step to making this a cool pouch. Gotta wait for this to warm up. There we go. Does a pretty good job of welding it right in there. Welding the threads and making it nice and smooth and soft. There we go. And so the last step on making this pouch is to wrinkle it and get some color depth and soften it up a little bit and make it cool. So check it out. Here it is. There it is there. There's the stud closure. And there's the pouch from those templates we showed you. Hope you liked this video. We'll see you on another one. Bye.